Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals. The Spurs have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3-1 in a must-win situation. They must bring tenacity, the heart, and an absolute will to win as they face elimination against the Timberwolves. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
It's time for Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals. With the series at 3-1, this is a crucial game for both teams. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4-man position. And for Minnesota, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Gobert in at the 5. You look at the Timberwolves, they are sitting pretty right now. Up 3-1 in this series on the precipice of a trip to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, and the pressure is on for them to finish the job here. I mean, they need to execute early and control this game buzzer to buzzer. They don't want to blow this.
Now here's Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
McDaniels, a screen on Castle. Randall outside. They double Randall. Back to Daniels. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
You got to be careful shooting around Wembanyama. Look, he's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best.
Back to Vassell. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Randall. Got a piece of it. Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get to his head, and that's how you frustrate him. I expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. The 3 is up. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven runs before shooting. Ooh, Wembanyama with the mean finish.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside, DiVincenzo. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The 3, Randall. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Sends it home from three-point land. Wembanyama's got 7 points.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. scores in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. The fourth spot held by Anthony Edwards. And, of course, Victor Wembanyama.
Seems like these two can always find points, no matter what big game pressure they're playing under.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Now DiVincenzo to the wing on the left. Pass to Edwards. Randall, a screen on Castle. Shot clock at 5. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. From deep. Penny shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 6. Randall outside. Down low. It's stolen by Wembanyama. DiVincenzo against Fox. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
They're really working the paint now.
The Timberwolves have gone only 1 of 6 so far. For 3, DiVincenzo. No good there.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Pass to Vassell. Now Wembanyama. Now here's Fox. Launches it. Drops in the 3. Fox has got 5 points.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Spurs making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Here is DiVincenzo. Yet to see a basket. Randall, a screen on Castle. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Fox outside. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. Minnesota with a rebound.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
To the paint. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Castle against Edwards. San Antonio moving the ball around. DiVincenzo against Fox. Here's Harper from deep three-point range. Second chance shot. And it's Wembanyama laying it in. Wembanyama's got 9.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Gobert with it. No points so far. Gobert with a screen on Fox. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio?
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
And Minnesota making a change here. DeSumu's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Joe's checked in for Castle. To the middle. Here's Harper. He's covered by DeSumu. Outside Joe. Pulls up on the wing. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 9 points in the game.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
McDaniels from long range. Minnesota again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Fox. Champagny, the pass to Wembanyama, and he comes up with a bucket.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now here's Edwards. Defense right on it. Randall outside to stop the drought. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fox with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Harper misses. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And it's not easy trying to keep Wemby off the glass. His arms, they just don't stop.
It's good.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Harper. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Champagny. Fox outside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Edwards. For 3, Randall. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You can't put up any weak stuff around Wemby. He'll send it right back.
So both teams making some changes here. Miller outside. Pass to Highland. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Fox outside. Stewart, the pass to Wembanyama. Picked by Stewart. Inside. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Highland. 3-pointer. The rebound by Stewart.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Fox against Highland. Fox right side. Pass to Wembanyama. And so the San Antonio Spurs, a huge 24-point lead for them. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be back in a moment. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Bones Highland out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Julius Randle. Then it's Miller. And it's Baron J in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And San Antonio making a change here. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Harper. He's guarded by Highland. Castle on the wing. He's scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Miller pulls it in. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Highland. Dosunmu outside. There's the triple. Rebound San Antonio.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside Joe. Castle right side. That 3's off the mark. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Highland. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Randle. That one doesn't drop. Spurs shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Outside Joe, puts up a 3, gets the 3 to fall. Joe's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
To the middle. Here's Baron J, and he goes in for the dunk.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Stewart. Down low. It's stolen by Highland. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. To the inside. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Highland.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Just checked in for the Timberwolves. And San Antonio making a change here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Castle outside. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Fox outside, fires from deep, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Once a question mark for Fox. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Randle deciding where to go with it. And he lobs it up to the rim.
athletic finish by Castle, getting up to meet the lob and throwing it down.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Fox. That one goes in. Fox has got 14 points.
Nimble move by Fox against contact, able to slip through and get it to go.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now here's Vassell. Now Fox. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Highland. And San Antonio also making a switch.
Mind the lanes.
Wembanyama's checked
Mind the
in.
lanes. One shot.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards looking it over. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
On offense, here is San Antonio. A big stretch here going, 10-2. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Castle. Fox outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Shot blocked!
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made 1 shot yet. I feel for him.
They set the screen. And here's Vassell from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Vassell's got 5.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Pass to Edwards. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Now here's Castle. To the paint. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. He's checked in for Julius Randle. And San Antonio with a change here too. Harper, he's checked in for Castle. San Antonio's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. Fox outside. Wembanyama, screen on DiVincenzo. Offensive board. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the number 1 reason why they're winning right now.
DiVincenzo, the pass to McDaniels. Now Edwards. He's guarded by Vassell. Edwards can't hit.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Harper. He's covered by Dosunmu. Driving to the basket. Pass to Wembanyama. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Left side, Edwards. Dosunmu outside. Picked by Gobert. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Outside Edwards. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Fox outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. It's good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Stewart outside. 50 seconds left in the second period. Back to Vassell. Here's Fox. Rebound Minnesota. Inside. Here's McDaniels. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Back to Wembanyama. Over Gobert. Misses off the left iron. DiVincenzo on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Dosunmu, left side. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. San Antonio on top, just dominating this one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
We've heard the saying, live by the three, die by the three. Right now, they're living by it and living well.
Yeah, they've broken this game wide open, and I think their lead extends in the second half.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the 4.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. the team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Minnesota with the ball. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. Now here's DiVincenzo. Nails it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Wembanyama, screen on DiVincenzo. Launches it from deep. Called in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Castle outside. Pass to Vassell. Takes the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Vassell's got 8 points.
He's been working on his shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards for 3. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Edwards against Castle. Looking to get it going. Edwards can't hit.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Here's Champagny. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Over Gobert. Champagny's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. DiVincenzo, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Vassell. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The offensive rebound. For 3, Randall gets the 3 ball to go. Randall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Right side, Wembanyama. Count it. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Down low and stolen by Gobert. Randall against Fox. Back to Randall. It's stolen by Wembanyama. On the wing, Vassell. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Champagny. Still without a bucket. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Overall, they've done a good job of taking care of the ball and limiting mistakes.
For Minnesota, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. And Minnesota calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Randall outside. This one for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Castle. And he banks in the layup. Castle's got his 2nd basket.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Gobert with a screen on Castle. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd. Pass to Champagny. Back to Fox. The 3 is up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Randall. The shot from the low post is good. Randall's got 5 now.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Edwards against Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox for 3. Randall pulls down the board.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Edwards for 3. McDaniels from long range. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. He's got 11.
That three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Clock at 6. That shot missing. Good D by Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the 3rd. To the middle. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. Spurs lead by 23. Fox outside. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio again can't hit.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Edwards. Offline with a 3.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Pass to Castle. On the wing, Fox to get back on track. Nails it from 3. Fox has got 20 points.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And here's Edwards outside. Here's Baron James. And he takes that one up powers it through.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Fox. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Berenger. Here's Randall. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Randall's got 7.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Castle outside. Now Fox. Down low. Here's Champagnie. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Champagnie's got his first points of the night. And Minnesota calls time here. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop him.
For Minnesota. Miller's checked in for Julius Randle, and it's Fears in for Edwards. San Antonio also making some changes. Stewart, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Bryant comes in for Champagnie, and Joe's subbed in for Fox. A minute 9 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. There's a screen. Inside, Miller, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And that one's good. Stewart.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
Here's Fears. Outside, Highland. Lets it fly, and stolen by Stewart. Pass to Harper. To the inside. And finished off by Stewart.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Bryant finds Castle. 4 seconds left. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And so it's San Antonio building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page? Woo.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Julius Randle out there with Miller. Then it's Bones Highland. Then there's DeSumo. And it's Baron J in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Shot clock at 2. The shot by Johnson, no good. And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Pass to DeSumo. Outside, Highland from deep. He's off on that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
There's a screen. Here's Harper. Outside Joe. Fires the 3. And Baron J pulls it down. And the Timberwolves with possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now here's Randle. Basket's good.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
Here's Harper. He's guarded by Highland. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. To the left side wing. Knocks it loose. To the paint. Here's Harper. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Miller outside. Puts up a deep 3. Knocks down the long J.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Joe. Now Stewart. Outside Johnson. 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Joe misses. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Highland. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Here's Harper. He's guarded by Highland. Floats one, and there's the rejection. To the middle. And here's Joe. Out to the right wing. Harper passes to Stewart. And here's Joe. He's covered by DeSumo. Here's Harper over Highland. San Antonio again can't hit. Randle outside. Pass to Highland. That's it. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists tonight.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Harper passes to Joe. Blocked! DeSumo outside. And here's Highland. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Joe. Buries it from 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Harper. Outside Johnson. Picked by Stewart. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. We credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Anthony Edwards has checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Highland. On defense, the Spurs. Pass to Randle. And it's rejected. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert comes in for Miller, and McDaniels is subbed in for Dosunmu. Shot clock at 3, and here's Edwards outside. Minnesota again missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Harper. DiVincenzo covering. Spins. From deep, Harper. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Here's Harper. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Edwards. Inside. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Randall. Minnesota again missing.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Stewart, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Kuzma. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside, DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. Connects from downtown.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
DiVincenzo with it. Fires from the wing. It's not going to go for him. Here's Harper. DiVincenzo covering. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Randall. Randall draws the double. There's the steal. Here's Harper. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, they came out determined to win, and their play reflected that all night. This will be a crucial Game 5 win for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And for a team that came into this game in desperation mode, this has been quite a response.
It really has been. And now they'll have a whole different feeling going into Game 6. Their backs are still against the wall, but now they know that with their best basketball, they can put together 2 more wins and take this series.
And what a huge performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
Good on the second one.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Kuzma. Four on the clock. From deep, Harper. That shot is off. Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Crandall, good.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Smooth sailing for San Antonio. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And down it goes, 2 points.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Here's Harper. DiVincenzo covering. Harper misses. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Many league observers were starting to count them out, but tonight's effort gives them a chance to turn the tide.
It would be a major league comeback. Can they really take 2 more games in this series? I have my doubts, but we'll see.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.